happen? Can it happen? Can it happen?
Yeah, man.
Now, we playing the freestyle joint right now.
Oh, stay. Yeah, man.
But after this, though, I want to get into a track, but I want you to break it down before we get into it.
Okay, what is it?
Misled. Where you got up with Styles P, and how did that whole come about?
That shit was a mission, man. That was a fucking mission. So of course, Styles being one of my favorite MCs ever, right? Like ever. A lot of times when Legend will make a beat, I'll be like, yo, this sound like such and such a rap one, or this sound like such and such a rap one. This before I started rapping, right?
Right.
So this beat is kind of like, I don't want to say it's that old, but it was an old beat. You gotta think. You gotta think. I recorded The Education to Ellis in 2011, bro. It came out 2014, and then we put it back out when we dropped the movie.
Exactly.
You feel me? So that music was kind of like chilling for a minute. So, but when I did the record up, I mean, when I recorded my verses in 2011, but when I first heard the beat, I'm like, yo, this sound like some shit Styles is getting. You know what I mean? Like the Pac vocal sample was just militant.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's still soulful, but it was hard. So I was like, all right, I knew just based off of how you know what I mean, misled from childhood when I went astray. I know I had to dig a little deep,
right,
for that record. You know what I mean? For the verses to put between that shit, right?
Exactly.
And so yeah, bro, I went there with it, and it's like I'm gonna try to get Styles on it. So I seen he had opened the Juice Bar, right?
Right, that's right.
Opened the Juice Bar in the Bronx. So I went up that bitch. I went up there because I already was moving back and forth to New York.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Whether it was doing an interview or whatever, so it was like, if I'm up there, shit, let's put this shit together. So I go up there. Of course, he's not in there. We rapping to some. I don't know if the dude worked there, if it was his man or whatever.
Right.
I'm rapping to him, and he like, yeah, man, just leave whatever you need with him. Like, you know what I mean? Like should be on his way. Make a long story short, we end up leaving. He ends up walking in. So I give him the CD. Told him like, yo, we trying to get a verse, blah, blah, blah. He was like, cool, you know what I mean? I'm gonna hit you, whatever. Like 6 months passed, don't hear nothing, you feel me? No word. So I saw that DJ, it was a DJ named DJ, fuck, bro. I paid this guy to host my mixtape. I can't remember his fucking name. DJ, cause I didn't hear from him since, you know, yeah, because it wasn't a good hosting. No shot to him, but nah, I should have not had a DJ host that. But anyway, I knew he was cool with them. He was affiliated with D Block, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get him to host my tape, and it's by me getting in contact with him, I should be able to get in contact with Styles, right? It makes sense. He only wanted like, I shouldn't put that out there, right? Yeah. But whatever. So did that, and so I'm hitting him. So of course, he's shooting some crazy numbers at me that just sound ridiculous for the shit. So I'm like, whatever. I keep hitting him to the point he's like, yo, here's Styles' number. Just leave me alone. You know what I mean? Gave it to me. Called him. I was like, bro, I just told him my story. He was like, yo, send me over some joints. Yo, send me over the joints you want me to get on, or send me a couple of me. Like, yo, if the beat's hard and I fuck with what you saying, I'ma do it.
Right.
Those are the only conditions in which I'm gonna do it.
Right.
If the beat's hard and I fuck with what the song is about, right?
Right.
And so I sent them Misled, but then just to be sure, I sent them The World Is Mine and Yellow Brick Road. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Record we playing right now, Yellow Brick Road. And so he was like, cool, I'm gonna hit you, whatever. So I was like, so you know, I'm psyched right now. I'm hyped, cause I'm like, yo, if I get a verse from the Ghost, bro, like you one of my favorite rappers ever. Like it's, and this is in like 2013 or 12, yeah. So yeah, man, I go to the city. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go shopping. I just felt like, you know what I mean?
Right, you felt good.
Celebrating some kind of way. And as soon as we get out the train, he calls and he's like, yo, come to the studio. So I don't know where Yonkers is at. I've never been to Yonkers. I don't know where.
He just gave your address.
Yeah, you went. And I'm like, I'm gone. I'm coming. I'm on my way. Go to D Block Studios. Get in there. The verse is done. The verse is done, bro.
So that means the beat was hard and he fucked with what you were saying.
Yeah, man. Like that was the most humbling. That was one of the most humbling, like, you know what I mean, experiences. And he's like from moving around doing different joints, like he's the realest rapper I ever met, period. Like, cause I tell you another story. I was up there maybe a year ago. I was up in New York a year ago, and I was trying to record because the new album about to drop, or I'm planning, like, you know what I mean, I'm getting ready to drop. Right. I was trying to bang that out, but I was like, I was in a thing where I didn't want to record or really write in Baltimore, like, you know what I mean? I kind of felt like I had exhausted kind of like my creativity being here.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I really just wanted to record all of the records like out of town. I had a studio, but for somehow when I got up, some funny shit happened. So I'm hitting all my peoples up there that I know they rap.
Right.
Nobody hit me back. Only one that hits me back is Styles. And he was the last person I was trying to hit. So he like, yo, here go my engineer number. Hit him up, holla at him. Pools.
Okay.
So I recorded 2 of the records for the new album in D Block Studios. You feel me? But nah, shout out to the Ghost, man. Styles P.
So we're going to go ahead and play this track from Rooter to the Tutor so the listeners can get a full digestion of the track. And right now we're going to listen to Misled featuring Styles P.
Yeah. Also produced by Legend.
Misled from childhood where I went astray. To this day I still pray for a better way. Misled from childhood where I went astray. To this day I still pray for a better way. Can't help but feel hopeless and heartbroken. From the start I felt the racism cause I'm dark.
From the cradle to the grave, from a king to a slave. My mind in a haze, try and make it through this maze. Pray I sing my darkest days, be more set ablaze. The streets is on fire, in real life not the wire. Jump shot like water, regret not going across the water. Hoopin' got my schooling out in Elkins West V. One place on the planet a black man should not be. Soccer, Confederate flags on like every bumper sticker. Get that you don't belong looking stores. Met devils with evil pouring from their pores. Not a sister in sight, but the freak come out them snow bunnies at night. She told me hit this L, I told her to sip this liquor. Lying talking about it, she suck it, then I lick her. The color of my melanin had baby coming quicker. When we was done before the flame from my lighter could flicker. She looked at me and said, now I can say I fucked a nigga.
Misled from childhood where I went astray. To this day I still pray for a better way. Misled from childhood where I went astray. To this day I still pray for a better way. Misled from childhood where I went astray. To this day I still pray for a better way. Can't help but feel hopeless and heartbroken. From the start I felt the racism cause I'm dark.
Mayhem in Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan, the Holy Land, the plan of the imperialists and greedy. Off the green I speak on it like Petey. Been through them like Solomon to find that one Nefertiti. The black woman, most precious thing on earth. Baby, a pair of shoes and purse don't equate to your worth. Should find time to praise you in every verse, but I'm spoiled by y'all, that's my gift and my curse. Queen, our offspring mean to chain. They throw our babies in prison and pay them pennies for their labor. That helps a corporation build a new skyscraper. And the slums is red rum for a green piece of paper. I overstand the American dream's rigged to separate me from my kid. Mental slavery's the sickest. Gotta take your child's father to court for government assistance. The demise of the black family's existence.
Misled from childhood where I went astray. To this day I still pray for a better way. Misled from childhood where I went astray. To this day I still pray for a better way. Misled from childhood where I went astray. To this day I still pray for a better way. Can't help but feel hopeless and heartbroken. From the start I felt the racism cause I'm dark.
Misled as a youth, learn how to hustle, bust heads as a youth. All I really wanted was some real fly clothes and the bread for the coop. Shit real, no crackers or bread for the soup. Tired of the skippies and the no frill shit. This is some real shit, you know, some ill shit. Feeling down cause God painted me brown. Went to sleep but it seems no dream came around. Get the picture, go ahead, paint it now. Try to change it now, but niggas is tainted now. Too many grandmas that cried, that fainted now. The little boy is dead, died laid on the ground. Ask Ellis and the fellas, too many